And now you want to hello, hello everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Today we answer some of your questions. So if you have any question, just ask me at the chat box and I will answer. Okay. Mm. Show, show activity, moderation. No, I don't need. Hello, chào bạn. Hello, Samuel, Pistis. Hi guys. Ask me a question, and I will answer. Yes. Okay. So there are some Vietnamese here also, and because some of my subscribers are Vietnamese, so if they say something in Vietnamese, I will try to explain in English so you can understand. Okay, so the live stream could be about 2 hours, and if you have any question about Filmora, about YouTube, about me, about anything, I will answer. Okay, so I will give you answer. Let's say hello to people who watch my live stream. Yeah, we should wait a few seconds, so I should drink water first. One of the things that I really want to do is to do some live stream to answer your question, because there are many questions on my YouTube channel, by the way, because of the time. So I'm so busy with other stuff like editing video and also growing other YouTube channel, and I have my family to take care of. So yeah, seldom I go live stream like this. By the way, it's okay. Hi Tenjing, 10 7ing. So how can I create image turn line page in Filmora? Okay, so all you need is the pattern transition. Let me show you how to do that in Filmora. Okay, so first thing we have to put my display capture up here, and then I can open Filmora. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so this is my Filmora trial, and I'm going to create a new project. And let's say I have two images, right? Photo. Okay, so I'm going to download two photo like this one. I'm going to click here to download it, and also click here to download it. Okay, so we have two images on the timeline, and let's put it next to each other. And now if we want to create a pattern transition, all we need to do is to go to transition, and we can find that one. It is page curve, and press enter. Okay, so this one, this is a free transition inside Filmora trial you can use. Just drag and drop it between your image here, and now it looks like a flipping book. Okay, that's nice, right? And if you want to control this transition, you can just click here and extend the duration, or you can double click here at the transition, and you can adjust the duration here also. Okay, so that is how to create a bed curve transition. Okay, so that is the first question from 10-7 ing. Yeah, hopefully it is helpful for you. Okay, so let's go back to my video to see if you have any question. Okay, so that is the first question, and I think yeah, it's nice because whenever we have some image, we can create this kind of transition effect. Okay. Oh, why live chat is moved? Hello. I'm going to go to my live stream. So, okay. So another question from Samuel Pitis. How can I make a text highlight subtitle like a podcast on Filmora? Actually, if you want to create a text highlight something, you want to create a text first, and then you want to create an animation for that text, and there are different presets you can use for your text. Okay, so just 1 second, I will show you how to do that in Filmora. Hello Seda Vutha, hello from Cambodia. Hey, hi Cambodians, and hi Charles Baudelaire. Okay, and I would like to remind you that if you want to sponsor or donate anything to me, there's a button right here at the bottom of the chat, of the live chat. It is super thanks or super chat, so you can donate my video if you think it is helpful. Okay. So let's go to Samuel Pitis. I'm sorry, how to pronounce your name. Make a text highlight subtitle like a podcast in Filmora. So actually, you have to create subtitle for your text, and there are two options to do that. The first one is manually, and the second one is automatically. Okay, so let's go back to Filmora. Maybe I have to create a transition between chat here. All right, so this is my Filmora, and the first solution to add subtitle like a podcast or stuff like that is to add the text right here. Okay, just select the text, and then you can add a quick text, and now you want to write something. Okay, so this is a subtitle. This is a subtitle. Okay, and if you want to highlight it, you can use the preset right here. So there are many presets. For example, normal preset right here. So you see here with something right here. And if you want to use a word art preset, you can select this option. So there are many beautiful text right here. And if you want to see it bigger, you can just click here at the advanced tab, and now you can see it bigger. Go to preset, and now select this one, word art, and you can use any of them. For example, this one. So it looks like a beautiful text, and you can select an animation for it. Okay, wavy style, and now you can play. This is a subtitle. Okay, so that is how you can do that. And the other way is to use this one, speak to text or text to speech, but I would not recommend this option because you have to pay a subscription to use this one. Okay, let's go back to my video so that you can see my video. Hello, now you see me. Improve motion tracking. Hi Charles, and hi Santanis Hangover. There is a question. Do you know if they will release soon an improved motion tracking? And I don't know. I don't know about new feature and updated feature from Wondershare. But to be honest, they have the motion tracking, and it will be the same like this. Maybe up to Filmora 13 or 14. Okay, so there's no news about that update. Okay, so another question from Samuel Pistis. Also, if I had to manipulate 3D text, especially the animation, is it possible at all? Please, my name is pronounced PTs. PTs. Okay, because when you want to add a 3D text to your video, your computer must be strong enough. So sometimes it's lag, and especially when you add animation to the 3D text. And I also find the same. I have the same problem. So if you want to use 3D text or generated motion for it, you have to have a strong computer. Okay, by the way, we have here, oh, by the way, I don't think it is necessary to show you an example of the 3D text. So the issue is your computer. Okay. Hi, Vinay Smart Text Filmora window capture manual. I don't understand the question. Okay. I'm cheap. Hi, Chalice. You are not cheap. Okay. Window capture in Filmora as a OBS Studio. Window capture in Filmora as a OBS Studio. You mean you want to? You want me to add window capture from Filmora in OBS Studio? It is possible also. Okay, I can just click here and add a window capture here. By the way, I think it's better to show you everything on the screen. Okay. All right, so if you have any question about me, about Filmora, about YouTube, about anything, let me know here at the chat box. Siddhavutha, I have just updated to Filmora 12 version 12.4.0 already. A lot of new improvement. Oh, really? I didn't do the update for a while because my current version is 12.3.7 because I'm too busy with editing video and other stuff here. So I didn't make any make any update to the software. But in this version, we have a new avatar presentation. So I think it's enough, but maybe I will check it and let you know all the new feature in 12.4 soon. Okay. If you have any question, let me know. Break them down. Yeah. Don't worry, because whenever we have a new version, I will make a video about that. So maybe I can give you a breakdown soon. Or we can go here. Let's say I will check for update. Okay. So this is a question from Global Ghost Hunt. My Filmora keep crashing. How do I fix that? Yeah, actually there's something you can do. The first thing is to have a correct setting in your Filmora, and the second thing is to buy a new computer. But if your computer is strong enough and then you still have crash or stuff like that, you can do the setting inside Filmora 12. Okay, let me show you how to have a correct setting for that. Let's go back to my Filmora. Okay, so this is my Filmora, and normally when I start a new project or whenever I have crash or stuff like that, I need to double check my settings. So we can go to File and select Preferences, and now here we have the performance. So we have the performance with the GPU check or stuff like that. If you don't have a good GPU, then you can uncheck this one. And the other thing I would like to do is to disable the background render, because sometimes it's just rendering the timeline, and while I editing my video, so it causes lag and crash stuff like that. Okay, so we need to disable the background render. And also, if we deal with 4K video or high resolution video, we want to create proxy for it. But remember to create the proxy before you try to cut the video or edit the video, add text or add special effect, because otherwise it will take time to create proxy in your media folder. Okay, and then you want to click apply, and that's all for the setting. Okay, so that will help you edit your video smoother. And another solution is to reduce the video quality here. So player full quality. Normally if you have a weak computer, then you can just reduce the quality to half. Okay, select half quality, and it will help you avoid crashing issue. And don't forget to close other application on your computer when you're editing video. Okay, so go back to this one, and I don't know why I have to do this manually. Okay. Chalice Biodelaire. So I have another question. How, when, how, when? What is the question? When I use voice off to decrease my soundtrack and re-increase when I stop my voiceover. Okay, so it is voiceover. How to use my voiceover to decrease my soundtrack. Okay, so I maybe understand the question of Charles Baudelaire. I think I should adjust a little bit, so I will make this window here. I think it's better, right? No, not this one, but I want to minimize my screen to this one, to this side, and select, wait a moment, I will select a window capture for my Filmora. Okay, and now I will put my video capture here. Okay, so I think this is better, right? And you can see the screen, and also you will see Filmora. So let's go to the question from Charles Baudelaire. When I use voiceover, if you mean use the audio ducking feature to increase your voiceover and reduce the background music, it is very simple. So we can go to Filmora here, and let's use footage. That's I will want to import a footage of me talking. No. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so this is 1 minute. For example, this is my video, right? And we can put it on the timeline, and let's say I want to split the video right here and delete this thing. So we have something here. Well, I'm talking about something here, and if we use the background music, for example, music, yes, this one. Okay, and now if you want to enable the audio ducking, all you need to do is to double click here. Okay, so just move it here. You want to double click here at the video track, and then you want to go to audio, and then you want to find the audio ducking. So this is the audio ducking feature. You can enable it, and normally I will select from 50 to 65. So maybe we can select 60 in this case. Okay, and now you can hear the audio. Sorry, we have to, okay, I have to turn on the audio from my desktop. Okay, and now we can hear the audio together. Xin chào các bạn, chào mừng các bạn đến với channel của mình. Trong video này mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn là okay, and we don't see the audio here. So it is set to 60. Maybe I can set it to 70, for example. And then we can play. Chào các bạn, chào mừng các bạn đến với channel của mình. Trong video này mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn làm nào để gắn cái link. So you can hear my voice is very loud, right? And the music is very soft down here. And if you disable the audio ducking, then you will both hear the audio and the music. Bán hàng vào video YouTube của bạn nhé. That's it, right? So that is the audio ducking. Okay. Let's click OK and go back to my live stream. Okay, so that is a question from Charles Baudelaire. Uh, Power SIDA with upgrade and support setting in our animation for title and adjusting the okay. Support file support. Okay, so there are so many things about Filmora 12.4. Okay, I will check it out. Mm-mm. Yes. Hi, the quick galloper. How do I follow, say, a horse or athlete in a race? The anti-race motion tracking. So that is a yes, that is a difficult task for the software because if you shoot the horse uh, and during the race, then sometimes the horse will appear here and there. So the software will find it difficult to track the horse. So because the motion tracking feature, it will only track the things that are in focus. So if you have something, the horse is in front of your camera and it is stay in focus, and then you can track it. Otherwise, when it disappears, you cannot track it. You have to adjust it manually. Okay, so that's a difficult task for the software. Mm-mm. School of Samson. Thank you. Hello, Samson. I wish the preset motion legacy had the option where you could edit out the exit animation and just have the intro animation. Yeah, I think the preset motion legacy is something in Filmora 9, and now we have Filmora 12 with more animation keyframes. So maybe they still want to keep it for people who just want to add motion to their image or video quickly. So just double click at the motion legacy and then we have in and out animation. But for people who want to use advanced animation, then we have to use the animation keyframe for fly in and fly out, stuff like that. So that's the reason why it is still there and nothing and no improvement at the motion legacy. Okay. Hey Jericho Arroyo, what time do you have, Jacky? So meaning that you want to ask about my time? It is 9:53 a.m. on Wednesday. So the date is 31 May 2023. Okay. Okay, so there's another question from Vinay Smartex, a short video, high quality setting in Filmora. Please give me the answer. Okay, so talking about short, I already filmed a video and also I will publish it to my YouTube channel soon, but I have not edited yet. By the way, if you want to have a good quality when exporting video, including short and normal YouTube video and TikTok, Instagram, the only option you want to do is to increase the bitrate number of the video. Okay. For example, let's delete everything on the timeline first. Okay. And now if we have a video here like this one, and so this is a vertical video. By the way, we want to convert the project to short video. So we want to click here, change project aspect ratio and select 9:16 width in portrait, and this is the resolution, and we can click OK, and now we need to crop to fit the video or the image. Okay, and it is cropped to fit. So this is vertical and this is in short. And now if you want to export it, just click the export button and then you want to select the preset right here and select match to project setting. By the way, in Filmora 12 you have to select the format right here first. So I select MP4 and this is match to project setting, and the next thing you want to click this button, setting. Okay, and this is the bitrate mode. So you have two options for the bitrate mode. The first one is variable bitrate and the other is constant bitrate. So we want to select this one, constant bitrate. And for the bitrate number, you want to select maybe 15,000 kbps or 20,000 kbps for a 1080p shot, like 1080p like this. If you have 4K 4K video, and then you want to select 30,000 or maybe 40,000. Okay, so normally we select 20,000 and click apply, and now you can export it with good quality video. Okay, so that's simple, right? Okay, and another thing I want to remind you that if you want to support me or donate to me, there is a button down at the corner of the chat box right here. You can just click that button and donate to my YouTube channel. I highly appreciate that. Okay, so come to another question. Quick galloper. What about placing an arrow? Okay, so if you want to place an arrow in Filmora, it is also very easy. For example, we have an image here on timeline, and let's convert the project to a normal 16. Okay, so if I want to have an arrow pointing to her face, I can simply go to the sticker. Okay, the sticker right here. So this is the first option. Find an arrow at the sticker folder. And the other option is to create an arrow with the title. By the way, I think it is easier to find an arrow here. So you can search for arrow. Okay, and press enter at the sticker. So you have many arrows here. For example, the red one, the white one. But for the red one, you have to purchase a subscription to use it. But maybe you can find this kind of red arrow on the internet and put it in Filmora also. But now I will use this one. Just download and drag and drop it onto the timeline, and you have to put it above your image or video. Okay, just click here and then you can resize it. Maybe I can. Okay, so now it's pointing to her face, and this is the arrow. And let's extend the duration of the image like this so that you can see it's better. That's nice, right? And you can even add another arrow by right click here and select copy, and now you want to paste it right here. You can overlay another arrow here at this position, and then you can move it to here and rotate it like this. So all the arrow will point to her face. Okay, something like this. That's nice, right? And easy. Okay. Okay, another question. No, not another question. Jericho, are you? Wow. I'm in New York and it's almost 11 p.m. here. Oh, great. So you have to go to bed, right? And I have just get up. Thanks, sir. Okay. So if you have another question about Filmora or about YouTube, about anything, about me, you can just ask me here. I will be live stream here for a while. Don't forget to ask me a question. This is my text. So what time? And by the way, what time? What is your time now? Because I have many viewers from India, from Philippines, and from Indonesia, from US and Canada and Australia and France, and so many regions in the world. So I don't know. I don't know what is the best time for you to watch my live stream or my video. Okay. Okay, so the quick gallop, you're from Jamaica. Oh, it's nice. I have not visited Jamaica yet, and but I think it is in the America. So do you have any interesting things about your country you want to tell me? Because my plan is to travel around the world, but now I have just visit some Asian country, and Korea, like Korea, Japan, and Japan. I have not yet visited Japan, but I visited Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Shanghai, China, and Malaysia, Singapore, uh, Indonesia. Oh, that's all the country. And I also visited some North Europe country. It is Norway because my business trip there. So I really want to travel to Jamaica or Canada and especially the U.S. Okay. So we'd love to hear about your country. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I can see there are some advertisement on my video. Let's go back to my live stream. Caribbean. Okay, so there's another question from Global Gods Han. Is there a way putting two clips together without using a transition to make it look smooth? Yeah, okay, this is a goal of most creator, because whenever we film something, we should have plan, especially the camera angle, so that we can just transition from one scene to the other uh, without without the need of using a transition. So you have to plan your film and plan the camera angle so that you can just simply cut between the scene without moving. Okay, so that is the point, and maybe I can teach you more about that when filming. So we should make another video on that, but you can go to YouTube and search for seamless camera transition, in camera transition, and that is the point, and you can learn from them. Okay. Mm-hmm. And let's type the word here, search for this one, seamless in camera transition. Okay, so this is the words you need to search because it is very difficult for me to explain. So technically the first shot we match with the movement of the second shot, something like this. If you clap your hand and then at the other shot you also clap your hand, and then all you need to do is to cut when you clap your hand so that you can transport yourself from this location to the other location. So that is in camera transition. Okay, hopefully you will understand it. Top chat, live chat. Mhm. Mm, mm, mm. If we go live stream and nobody asks you a question, you don't have anything to say, and then I just sitting here. Okay, thanks God, you got it. Okay, so it is very, very common now when people create video or create movie without transition, because normally too many transition effect in your video. It look unprofessional. Professional professional video maker, they just film and then they cut and transition to the next shot without the need of using any transition effect. Okay, so but that is high level of filmmaker. Mm-mm. And you okay, so I have another suggestion. If you have any question about YouTube, also ask me, because I've been here on YouTube for about 5 or 6 years until now, and I have many experience and many knowledge about YouTube to share with you. By the way, on my English channel, it is my English fluency. It is not very good, so I cannot make a very impressive video about YouTube, teaching you about YouTube or stuff like that. So if you have any question about YouTube, just ask me here so I can answer you. Okay. Remove the background noise, like real bad background. Okay, there's another question from the quick galloper. What is the best way to remove background noise? So if you are shooting video inside a studio like this, it is very important to have a good microphone to remove the background noise, because otherwise it will be noisy and the background noise will be very loud and you cannot hear your voice. But if you are shooting video outside, you should use wireless microphone, like the one that I'm currently using. So let me show you one. Okay, yeah, 1 second. I have the video, the microphone here. So this is the one. Okay, so this is the microphone that I carry with me all the way when I travel. So this is Comica Vimo C. It is a affordable wireless microphone, and this is the one that I have. Actually, I have a Rode Wireless Go also. So this one, if you are shooting video outside, you want to use this wireless microphone. So it has a transmitter here. I know it is a receiver here, and it has a transmitter, and it has another transmitter. So this is a microphone. You want to attach this to your shirt or something, and when you're talking, your voice is near to the microphone, so the voice is very loud, so you can get rid of the background noise. By the way, there are so many background noise like traffic and car and stuff like that, or wind. You have to enable the background removal option in the software, but I think it's just need to set the noise removal to 10, so it's lowest level, and you can have a good voiceover. So the most important thing is to have a microphone when shooting inside or outside. Okay, and also find a quiet place. By the way, if you want to remove the background noise, there's an option in the software, but let me I have many microphones. This one is just one of the microphone I have. The Comica Vimose. I also have the Rode Wireless Go also. But inside the software, okay, so for example, inside the software you have some option, but Filmora has too many options for background removal. But I think it is just a little bit overwhelming, because normally we don't need all this stuff. Okay, so this is the video, and you want to remove the background noise, you want to double click here and go to audio, and now we have some option right here, AI speed enhancement, but I never use it because it is terrible. Okay, and we have this option, normal denoise. So we can just turn on this one and set the normal denoise to low when you have a good microphone, and that's you are good to go. Okay, but if you set it to mid and strong, and sometimes your voice will be distorted. Okay, now let's click OK, and this is the my voice with the low
là khi mà mình không được bật kiếm tiền ấy là
so you have the hum in the video, right? And if you want to get rid of that, you can also check this box hum removal also. Yeah, let's set it and reduce it to 10 because I think my voice is really bad when I set it to 25. And let's click OK.
làm nào để mình bán hàng trên YouTube vẫn kiếm được tiền từ.
So that's better, right? And by the way, we need to add a background music to this video. Okay, so that is how to get a good voiceover. If the background noise is really bad, but it's too bad, then I can just turn off the voice or the audio in that video. Okay. Let's go back to my stream studio. Sound noise reduction, and it is free. Okay, so there's another question here from J Rose 1998. Hello J Rose, which one do you recommend using for editing a movie, Filmora 12 or Filmic Pro, Vlogger, or any other editing application for Windows? Thanks. I don't know if Filmic Pro has a version for Windows. Let's double check it first. Filmic, because I have Filmic Pro on my Android phone, but I don't know if they have for Windows. Because for okay, Filmic Pro version 8. No, this is for mobile, not for Windows. Video camera for okay. So we don't have Filmic Pro for Windows, but for mobile, for my smartphone, it is a good application. You can use it to edit video. By the way, if you want to edit your video on smartphone, then there's another option like CapCut or Filmora Mobile also. Okay, you can try both of them. And to be honest, I love editing video on my Windows instead of phone. I don't know why, but you're asking about phone. Up for Windows, there are many editing software out there, so it's up to you. Okay, so hopefully the answer is good enough for you. JROS 1998. Global Ghost Hunt. I use Audacity to get rid of background noise. Yeah, Audacity is also a good option. Sometimes the background noise is terrible, and sometimes we want to amplify the voiceover. I also use Audacity because it is free. Yeah, I have Audacity on my computer also. Okay. Noise reduction free. What site or app? Site you upload video blog or Filmora 12? Another question from J Rose. No, he just removed the question. Okay. Yes, I couldn't even have the patience to edit away from a PC. That's true, because I also have many smartphones, my Android and my iPhone, and I have application on that, but I only edit some small piece of short and nothing more. Sometimes I also add the background removal option, but I never add text and special effect to that because it's just very small. It is difficult for me to see my video, and it's terrible. Okay. Hi, AR7 Edit. Give me some tip for editing. Okay, let me give you some tips for editing. And this is common for me and for you and for beginner and for pro level also. The first thing, you have to find a story. Find a story or try to tell the story in your video, because otherwise your video will look crappy and just mess up, and is messy or like random things. So it will not make sense to your audience. So try to find a story or build a story or tell a story. So you should have your own story in your video, and that is the first tip. And the second tip is to do not overuse the transition, because you see many fancy transition in the software and you want to use all of them, but do not use all of them. It will look unprofessional when using too many transition. And also pay attention to the sound design. Sound design is also very important. If you create a movie or travel video, when you don't have the sound effect, it kind of boring film. And if you do good sound design, then maybe your video will come to the next level. Okay, so that is tip number 3, right? And finally, if you use any text or lower third or subtitle or stuff like that, you have to carefully choose the right fonts and the size for your text. Okay, so that is some tips for better editing. Okay. Okay. Another, that's the Lord question. Yeah, I know. I just give you some tips. Okay. Another question from J. Ross, 1998. Is VideoPro a good editing software for my PC? So far, I think it's a good video editing software because it is similar to other beginner level video editor. And if you want to know if it is the best for you or not, you have to try it yourself. Okay, try it yourself, and then you find it's good for you or not. All right, and if you want, I want to type something here. Support my channel. Don't forget. I just write something in the chat box. If you want to support my channel, don't forget to donate with super thanks and stickers. Okay, it is down here at the chat box, right at the corner. You can just click that and you can donate to my live stream, my video, and support my channel. Okay. Again, the quick gallop again. How do you bring across one video from a YouTube channel to another YouTube channel? So this is a question that we have one video and we upload it to YouTube. If you have that video on your computer, then you just need to upload that video to another YouTube channel. But if you upload one video, the same video to YouTube channel, then the next channel you upload the video, we got a copyright notification. Okay, so maybe if you have two channels, do not do that. Do not upload the same video to multiple channels here on YouTube. And if you want to download a YouTube channel from other people, then you have to find a YouTube downloader and then download it to your computer and then upload it to your YouTube channel or other YouTube channel. Okay. So hopefully you understand that. The Menace. Hello, the Menace. Could you maybe go over how to make a bounce animation, like stretching and compressing an image to make it look like it is bouncing? Hope this makes sense. So it's bouncing, but actually in Filmora it is just a 2D surface, so the image can go here and then up a little bit and spring a little bit, so we can use animation keyframe for that. But actually to create exactly the same bouncing movement, it takes some more time. So I will show you how to do the bouncing for the image. Yeah, let's delete this one and we're going to create a bouncing for the image here. Okay, so this is the image. For example, I can create a bouncing movement from top. Okay, so we can reduce it to here, and let's make it like this. And first thing, we want to add the first keyframe to this one. Add the first keyframe for this image, and then we want to select the image here and move it on top here. Okay, so the first keyframe will be on top, and at the next keyframe we want to make it bouncing, so it will drop fold here. Okay, and we want to add another keyframe for it, and then we want to adjust the position, so it will be bouncing. Okay, I will click here and then make it drop from here, and at the next keyframe we want to lift it up a little bit. Okay, so at this position I want to move it up here, and then at this position I want to make it lower like this, and at this position we can adjust it, make it bouncing again, and at this position I can make it slower like this. Okay, so that is a bouncing animation. Let's replay it. No, we don't see the bounce here. Bounce. So now we have to adjust the animation here. Okay, make it longer, something like that, and let's play. Okay, so that's more like a bouncing animation, right? And if we need, we can adjust the animation duration, something like this, and let's play. Okay, and I think at this position we should have another one. It looks like bouncing animation, right? But if you want to create a really impressive bouncing animation, you have to add more keyframe and just do the same type, sometime movement, and it's drop down here and then move here and move there, move there. Okay, so that is bouncing animation. And let's go to another question. Best way to do that. Thank you. Another question. Another question from JRoss 1998. Could you go over an easy way to do like a flashback, or what best way to do that? Thanks. Flashback meaning that you want to recall your memory or reverse your video, right? So the best way to do that is that you have a video and you cut it into different section, and then you want to export that section and bring back to Filmora and select the reverse option. By the way, here we have a video, and yeah, let's delete this one. Something like this. Okay, I think I should make some image and okay, so the next thing, you want to export this section, and if you want to export just a section of your timeline, you can press X on your keyboard to set the in point and out point, and now you want to export it, and then you want to bring back to Filmora. For example, if you have this video, bring back to Filmora, and this section I want to make a flashback or recall. I want to copy and paste this one. So at this section I can mute the audio, and I can double click here and go to the speed, and we can have the duration and the speed. We can increase the speed right here. Okay, and if you want to flashback quickly, you want to increase the speed by 5 times, maybe 4 times, and check this box, reverse speed. Okay, and now we have the option. Okay, I'm playing here and then I can reverse, but if you just revert the speed, sometimes it is not convincible. So you want to add a special effect, okay? And we can try glitch. We want to add the effect here. For example, VCR distortion. We want to put the effect here at the flashback area. Okay, sometimes like this. Okay, so I have to render the quality, render the preview, and maybe I can delete this thing and render the timeline first so I can play smoothly. Okay, and this is a video with flashback.
Đến với channel. Chào mừng các bạn đến với channel.
Very nice, right? And you should have add a sound effect here, like shh, glitch effect or stuff like that in Filmora. Okay. So that's, hopefully you understand the way you can do that. Okay. Okay, I'm checking your question. So we are going to have a break. Maybe I need to double check your. So hopefully you understand it, right? JROS 1998. Firstly, you have to edit your video, and then you want to export that selected portion, and then bring it back to Filmora and check the reverse option and add some glitch effect on top of that section, and also add a sound effect so it will have a flashback effect. Okay. Okay, so there's another question from Satanish Hangover. You have two channels, one English and one in another language. If the video is the same but the audio changed in one English and in another language, would YouTube strike it for copyright? So nothing happened. Okay, you have the same video but different language and different audio and different music, and you are safe to upload it to YouTube without any copyright claims or copyright strike. The Claminates, okay. I see. Crazy how you can do it off intuition. Yeah, the bouncing. You have to imagine about the bouncing of the ball, and then you can create animation. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so if you have any more questions, just let me know. I can answer you. Okay, so we have a lot of people, a lot of views here, but I don't see. If you have any question about editing video with Filmora or YouTube tips and trick stuff like that, let me know. Okay. Yes, madam. Really? Okay, so there are a lot of questions. Answer a lot of questions down here. Okay, and we have the chat revenue and new member. Okay. All right, so it is almost 10:30 now, and I don't think it's. If you have any more question, or if you have any more questions, just let me know in the chat box right here, or I can stop the live stream. So next time I will have another live stream. Okay, so horizontal chart in Filmora. No, what is a chat? Chat. Okay, so this is a question from Musi Kamu. Tell me how to make a horizontal chart in Filmora. So it's better to create a chart in PowerPoint or in other software, and then you can just simply edit to Filmora in a kind of picture or image like PNG image or JPEG image. Okay, so it's better. Otherwise, you have to create it yourself. Okay, so nice talking to you guys today. And if you have any more questions, just drop me a question at the comment section so I can make a video to answer your question. And I think it's better for me to live stream in about 2 hours, so it's better for my voice also. And now get back to work and my editing, and I will upload a video soon on this channel. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. End the stream.